Good morning everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you feel like it, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss anything. Give me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, and I love it when you comment. That is my favorite part. Alright, so today we are just going to do a look with the Glamlite Cake palette. It's in my project pan 10 uses. And I also am doing like a no pan left behind, so I have one shade left in that palette before I've used every single one. So we are going to use that shade today. I haven't mentioned this yet before, but I always prime my eyes, and right now I'm using the Pretty Vulgar eye primer. It's what's in my project pan. I want to use it up, get rid of it, move on to the next product. But yeah, so here's the Glamlite Cake palette if you haven't seen it before, but I'm sure you have. And I think I'm gonna start off with the red velvet. The blueberry is the shade I have not used yet, and I don't think I've ever used that shade at all, even before it was in my project pan. 10 uses. So how are you guys? I did not want to wake up today at all. Like, for whatever reason, I just did not want to wake up. I actually woke up 30 minutes later than normal, so I'm like 30 minutes behind. But yeah, I'm tired. It has been kind of rainy and hot and muggy. It's been interesting weather here in Oregon. You hear my cat, I'm sorry. He was born in November, so he's still a kitten, and he's a troublemaker. I love him, but he's trouble. My older cat, this one I haven't let him outside yet, but my older one, he likes to go outside and inside, but when the weather is the way it is, he generally stays outside. In the winter he's more indoor, and then when it's warmer outside he stays outside by his choice. Luckily he doesn't venture off anymore now that he's like 10. He just stays right next to the house and sunbathes and all of that snazz, living the good cat life. I am going to go into that Purple Frost. I hope I don't look like I have bruises today all over my eyes, because these colors could potentially make it look like I have a black eye or red eye or pink eye or whatever it's called. But yeah, nothing super new with me lately. I am on a really strict diet right now per doctor order. I've lost 10 pounds this week, which is crazy. But I'll tell you, I am so tired, and I think that I am tired because of the diet. Yeah, I think it's affecting my energy level, which I think it'll probably taper off, but you know, when, I don't know. I'm just gonna go into that ube shade. Just to blend things out a little bit. This is the last week of school for, you know, my kids and my work, which next week I'll go on a day shift. But yeah, so that's exciting. My kids are counting down the days. My oldest is going to be going into 6th grade next year. I just can't believe it. I'm going to have a 3rd grader, a 4th grader, and a 6th grader. I don't know if you guys prefer the more chatty videos or if you prefer the ones where I just speed through everything. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that and which way you prefer me to do videos. I'm going to go back into that red velvet. I think I will be doing a overview on this palette when I do my updated project pan, because I do have some thoughts on this palette. Of course I had thoughts on my last palette too. I'm gonna go into Purple Frost. The nice thing is when you use a palette 10 more times, all of these palettes I've used before, but when I'm using them 10 more times and I'm using them generally, you know, within a month period, it just gives me more idea on the formula and more thoughts. And also by making myself use every single shade in the palette, I feel like I have a good idea of the full palette and its potential, and if it has duds or if it doesn't have duds, you know what I mean? So I don't really like that I added that ube up here, but I can't really take that back. So that's that. I'm going to go into that shimmer that I have not used yet, and it's called Blueberry. I kind of wish that they have, you know, like an orangey, a very orange shimmer and like a very orangey reddy shimmer, and then they have like a pinky reddy shimmer. And then they have a light purple and then this dark purple shimmer and a blue shimmer. I kind of wish that they had a lime green shimmer in this palette. I would like them to get rid of like this blueberry shade probably, or either the strawberry or guava shade, and replace it with a lime green. That's just my opinions. I have dipped into their taco palette when I'm using this palette quite often and wanting a green shimmer. But yeah. This blueberry shade's okay. It's a really dark shimmer, which is fine, you know, but there's a reason why I haven't used it, and it's just because it's not really my jam, you know. Any summer plans for you? Are you going on any vacations? Or I know we're still like in COVID times, but maybe you are planning on some kind of camping trip or something. I know 4th of July is coming up, which I'm not a big 4th of July fan, but my kids are, so we do, you know, 4th of July with my mom, but I don't think we're going to do it on the 4th this year. I think it'll be on the 5th. I'm just buffing out that red a little bit more. Alright, I want to do the red underneath my eyes, but I'm a little bit scared that it's going to make me look like I was punched in the eye, but I'm gonna take that red velvet anyways and just do it. You know, when you do a purple and red look like this, it could go many different ways. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet, but I wanted to do something that I haven't quite done yet, and yeah, I really like red shades, so have a little bit of fallout. Yep, I look a little dead. It's okay. I'm gonna go into that lavender shade. You ever just crack yourself up? Yeah, that just happened to me. I really like this lavender shade. This is not the right brush. I need to wash my brushes. My brushes are dirty. Plan on washing them probably on Friday. I'm hoping I can survive until Friday. I'm just placing this here, to lighten things up. It is hitting on my lid too, so that's fine. I'm also going to dip into this Tarte Treasure Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. Treasure is what the shade is called. I'll go ahead and put that on my inner corner as well. That looks cool-ish. And I also think one more thing, but I think I'm gonna go into that strawberry shade. It's another shimmer, and I'm just gonna place it next to that purple. Because I can. Have you ever gotten into one of those moods where you just wish you could call out to work and you're like, what excuse can I come up with to call out? That's kind of my mood today and this week. I wish that I could come up with an excuse to call out, you guys. I'm such a, I kind of follow rules a lot, and if I break a rule, I get really anxious about it. And so me playing hooky just doesn't happen. Well, I have called out in the past 2 years one time. I mean, I've had days off, vacation days or personal days or, appointment days, but actually calling out it's happened one time, twice, I lied, twice in 2 years. And yeah, the one time I probably wouldn't have even called out, but because of COVID, I had to, and I had to get tested. So yeah, I would have just gone to work sick. But, you know, this year, going to work sick is just not something you can do anymore, really. But, okay. So I look kind of dead and kind of scary, but I'm gonna throw on some lashes and a lippy and a waterline, and I will be back with a finished look. Alright, here is the finished look. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. I like it more with the lashes. I do look a little red-eyed or tired, but I don't know. I like it. What do you think? For my waterline, I used Insomniac by ColourPop. And then for my lip, I want to just do a gloss because I am going to be wearing a mask. And it's just the Apocalyptic Beauty limited edition Frolic lip gloss. What do you guys think? It's okay. I am proud. I have used every single shade in that palette, and some of them multiple times. Quite a few of them multiple times, actually. For some reason, I just wasn't drawn to that shimmer shade. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Bye.